Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. So today I'm back on the London Commuter route, and in this video we are going to be doing the scenario 1R11 Reigate to London Victoria on Southern class 377. So let's just get straight on into this. Okay, drive this Southern service from Reigate to London Victoria. Let's get straight on into this. So, first things first, let's put in the master key, turn on all of that, put this into neutral, or open up the doors. We're also going to need to put on the wipers because it is raining, and we're going to have the PIS to London Victoria. Just need to turn the headlights to day running, and we don't need to turn on the DRA because we have got a green aspect. I'm also going to show you all our calling points. We will be calling at Redhill, Merstham, Coulsdon South, Purley, East Croydon, Clapham Junction and London Victoria. So I'll see you all when we depart for London Victoria. Okay, so I'm just closing the doors. Just put us into forward and get ready to depart. So, I'm going to set the speed set to 15 miles an hour, because we have got a 15 limit coming up. Oh yeah, always forget about that. It's really annoying how that happens. I don't know whether that's a glitch or whether that's meant to happen or whether I'm just using it wrong or something, but it didn't really matter. It doesn't affect us at all here. It looks like it's gone up to around 70, so I'll bring this up a tad. I have got a 20 limit just before Redhill. That will be where we join up with the Brighton main line, I'm presuming. I'm going to start slowing down now. I'll fiddle around with the speed set soon. It is useful to have a speed set on the train because you don't get that much in Train Simulator. I'm not sure how much you do get that in Train Sim World 2, but it is still nice to have. I'm not a huge fan of, I think you can probably tell how the 377 speed set works, but you know, I guess it's better than nothing. I mean, I could just not use it if I wanted to. I'm going to slow down a bit below 20 so now I can speed up so I can put speed set on. Okay, now wait, hold on. Just bring us all the way down to 20. I'm not even sure how necessary this really is, but I'm doing it. There we go. Got a 15 limit as well coming up soon. gonna start slowing down now. I think that's more how you meant to use it. Did slow down just a bit early though. Okay, so let's just open up the doors. And I'll see you all again when we depart from Redhill. Okay, so we are now closing the doors. I had to actually wait here for a full 6 minutes. I didn't realise there was that long you have to wait at Redhill for. But apparently it is. I'll actually get a bit of wheel slip. I think I'll leave it at not 3 for now. Oh, got 30 limit. Actually, I thought it was 25. Not sure how I thought that one 25 was on the speedometer. I also just thought it was on 25. Oh, speed limit's gone up. Oh. Just kind of let the what's it called, the speeder go up as high as it wanted to while I wasn't paying attention. Not going to do that again this time. Bring it up to 75 and no dial. Haven't got long till Merstham anyway, so we probably won't get up to 75. Actually, we might actually. Okay, I'm going to start slowing down now. Actually, it's probably too early. I'm just going to close for now. Start slowing down at 0.6. Okay, I'm going to slow down now. One problem with Train Sim World and Train Simulator is that if you're trying to play both, Train Sim World 2, its marker actually shows you like literally how far you are from where you're meant to stop at the platform. Well, if you're looking on Train Simulator at the platform on the HUD, then there's probably about a 0.2 mile difference between how far you have to stop on, well, how far away you are from where you're meant to stop, if you know what I mean, between the two different games, which does make it quite hard to play both and kind of be good at both of them. In fact, while I was stopped at Redhill and doing some spotting, so I did 6 minutes, I was thinking that it's a station where I might go to at some point. So obviously you get the Great Western services, some Southern services, you get Thameslink services there, and I actually think you get a bit of freight at Redhill as well, if I'm not mistaken, which would actually make it quite a good station, so I might consider going there at some point. Anyway, I'll see you all when we depart away from Merstham. Okay, so let's get going. I'm not going to bring it straight up to notch 4 because we know what happened last time. And let's get the speed set going. We have got a 90-mile-an-hour limit, it looks like. Oh, let's forget about that. I'm guessing you meant to press to turn on the speed set first and then bring up the speed limit, which seems kind of weird. I'm not sure if it's just me who finds that weird, but personally I just naturally do it the other way. I'm guessing I'm going to have to get used to doing it the other way. This is actually my first time going on the slow lines because, well, it's not. It's my first time going on the slow lines when they split between Purley and Gatwick. Actually, no. Well, no, I don't think it is Gatwick. There are a few stations before Gatwick and Redhill. But you know what I mean, because you have the fast lines that go on the quarry lines and then the slow lines kind of diverge. This is my first time doing that section of track. It seems quite good. In fact, I did do the bit up to Redhill because I did do a Great Western 166 run between Reigate and Gatwick, which was good. But I didn't see much of these lines, so I'm quite excited to see all these stations. I've actually had a really easy run so far with no yellows or anything. I'm not sure if it will stay that way. Because it's a rush hour route and it's a Brighton Main line anyway, which is notoriously busy. Although we're not on a very busy section, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to start thinking about slowing down fairly soon. Start slowing down now. Can always bring it down to notch 2 if it's too close, which it doesn't look like it will be. Okay, so let's turn on the speed set. Then bring this down to 75. Got to get used to that. I'm not going to slow down for Coulsdon South too early, because last time I did slow down way too early. Okay, I'm going to start slowing down now, because I can always bring it down to break 2 if I need to, which hopefully I won't. Actually, I think I might need to. Yeah, I'm going to need to. I mean, it doesn't matter, break 2 is perfectly valid, even if you're trying to drive it realistically. In fact, I think if you were driving it realistically, the driver would probably have is set to slow down, well, what's it called? Deceleration point, I guess, with brake 2 rather than brake 1. So it probably just makes it more realistic. If I'm actually coming in with notch 1. But ideally I want to come in at lower than 30, so I'm going to bring it down to notch 2 there. Okay, let's open up doors and I'll see you all again when we depart away from Coulsdon South. Okay, let's put that forward and we will get ready to depart to Purley. And once again, I'm not going to use notch 4 quite yet. Although I'm actually running about 15 seconds late, I think. So I'm going to see if I can... Oh, I can't use it quite yet. Okay, I should be able to use it now. No. probably get the speed set going. Oh, way around again. I've got an 18 about, I did guess that right. Okay, I'm gonna start slowing down now. I'm gonna have to bring it down so much too for a bit. Looks like we might actually end up running into our first yellow aspect of the journey. Okay, it's welcoming quite fast. Let's bring us down to break 2. Seems to be a basically perfect stop, and I am back on time now. In fact, I'm quite early. And I'll see you all again when we depart from Purley. Okay, so let's just put the reverse into forward, and we are now almost ready to depart from Purley. There we go. So Gatwick Express 387's thunder through. Not going to be able to catch up with them. Yep, we're going to have to wait till 20, I think, before we can go to notch 4. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we have got, looks like speed limit of, oh, what's happened now? Maybe around 60? Yep. After East Croydon, the Reigate trains run fairly quick. I mean, they only call it Clapham, and I'd imagine we'll probably switch over to the fast lines after East Croydon, or maybe even before East Croydon, I'm not sure. In fact, it would make sense maybe for us to switch over before, considering we are running fast to East Croydon. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We haven't had any yellow aspects. And we are now about to pass by Purley Oaks. And we are chasing a few yellows because, as you can see, that double yellow did just change to a green, although I think we should be fine for now. But depending on whether the train in front of us is a very slow service, we might have to slow down. It looks like we might. We might be able to get into East Croydon, or the train in front of us will definitely be calling at East Croydon. So we'll probably be held outside of there. So for now, we should be able to keep on going at 60 for a bit longer. Here we are passing by South Croydon. It looks like we might actually be cleared into East Croydon. Oh, actually I don't think we are. I think there are enough signals to stop us getting in still. We are going to have to slow down a bit. Okay, I'm going to have to put this on brake too, I think, just to be safe. So next signal will be red and probably will stay red for a bit because train firms will be stopped in East Croydon. Signals are very close here, so I just need to be certain that we would make it in by putting it at notch brake 2, not really notch 2. Well, you know what I mean. And as you can see, it is actually quite close even. And I did put it on notch 2, but I probably could have possibly made it at notch 1, but there's not very much point. You can see a train that's holding us up in East Croydon. It isn't moving yet, so we are going to wait for a fair amount of time. Now I'm going to come in at 3 because it doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon. In fact, I'm going to slow down even more than that. Probably even like around 1. Because, as I always say, ideally you don't want to stop. But I think we're definitely going to have to here. Okay, I'm going to bring the train to a stop, and I'll see you all again when the signal has cleared. I do also need to turn on the video round. Okay, so our signal has just cleared to a yellow aspect, so I'm going to get us going now. As you can see, I didn't actually realise I couldn't see a top of the signal, so it's a bit stupid of me to stop our train where I could only see the red aspect. I probably should have stopped it where I could have seen the entire signal. Because obviously in real life that would mean you wouldn't be able to see what aspect the signal was actually displaying. But since it's in Trains of World 2, I can just, you know, go into the outside view, so it's fine. Hopefully we will be cleared over to the fast line after this, so we won't be chasing yellows the whole way to Victoria. Sure we will be. Okay, here we are, so let's open up the doors and I'll see you all when we depart from East Croydon. Okay, so let's turn that forward. And the game does actually seem to be saying we're a bit late. I'm not sure how we can avoid that. I'm not sure whether in real life timetables they actually know when there's going to be yellow or red aspects. I presume they do, so I presume they do the timetable based off of that, but I'm not sure how I'm meant to be on time when I had a red. Fairly sure I was just about as early as I could have been, but maybe they know something I don't. Okay, let's turn this on, bring it down a bit. And as much as, obviously if I was doing this in real life, I probably would want to go over to the fast line. It would actually be quite an interesting service to do. I did this on the slow line since I'm driving it. But I presume we probably will get moved over to the fast line. So also there is a random 40 limit coming up, so I'm guessing that might be where we're switching over. Actually it doesn't look like it because I'm going to be going quite far away from the fast lines here. Okay, let's start 40. Got really steep upward grade in here, so I'm going to have to put it on notch, probably 4. Oh, we actually got 30 in there. I could probably just train coast and it will slow itself down here. I would hope. Okay, no, I think I'm going to do some of it myself. Okay, let's try it now. Because I think in real life this is more what drivers actually do. But no, it's actually apparently speeding up even though we're clearly on a downward gradient. I have no clue how that's happening. But you know, it does do some very questionable things at times. Bring us down, get over. Oh, and there we go. We switched over to fast signs. So we might still have a few yellows, but nowhere near as many as we would normally, and we are now passing by Selhurst. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. And speed limit is now 70, so I'm just gonna bring up the speeds up. Fairly sure there isn't any kind of key that you can press to change your speed set. But if there is, I'd appreciate if someone tells me, because it would probably be nice to not have to keep on going down there, but it doesn't really matter. It does make it more realistic. But obviously you guys want to be able to see as much of the route as you can. But I'm fairly sure there isn't key bind. It's not even on all the trains. And we are now passing by Thornton Heath. And we are going to overtake those 377s that were holding us up at East Croydon. In fact, actually, speed down here to Norbury and watch both our trains arrive in. So we watch this good old race happening. Oh. Almost sped there, actually. You have to turn off the speed zone. She just won't do that. Let's bring it that bit, now we turn power, and now I can bring up the speed zone. And we are now passing by Streatham Common. Okay, I'm going to start slowing down now for the upcoming 60 limit. We're losing a lot of speed here. But it doesn't And we are now passing by Balham. Let's try not to speed. Once again, I almost sped. Let's just bring this down a bit. It really annoys me. I don't know why the power has to be on to just turn on the speed sir. Oh wow, I've done it again. Okay. And we are now passing by Wandsworth Common. So gone through here, I'll mess around with the speed sir again. Okay, let's bring this down. Power up. I'm going to make sure I do not go over the speed limit. And we have actually got a double yellow coming up. And a 45 limit coming up fairly soon. So it was actually completely useless me turning on the speed set there. Looks like we have got a yellow coming up. Or is it a double? It is just a single yellow, so I'm going to have to slow down quite a lot. Might need to bring it down to notch 2. I am going to bring it down to notch 2 just to be safe. Well, I probably don't have to. Looks like train in front of us is stopped in Clapham Junction, which is what's holding us up. Didn't actually realise we were that near to the red aspect, didn't really pay much attention. Okay, I'm actually going to have to bring that down to brake 3. It was quite a sharp turn, I wasn't really paying much attention, so I don't really see the red aspect, but it doesn't matter if I use brake 3. I mean, it's not actually a rule that you can't. Just try not to, I think. Anyway, so I'll see you all again when we have, well, when this red aspect clears. Okay, so the red aspect. Okay, so the red aspect has cleared to a yellow, so we are gonna get going. Doesn't matter that much because we are stopping at Clapham Junction anyway, so it shouldn't affect us too much. Not much point in me absolutely thundering into Clapham since I'm going to be stopping here anyway, so we'll just coast us in. Oh wow, I didn't realise we were stopping that near. And I'm going to overshoot this. What am I? No I'm not. I do have to use a bit of brake 3 again, but you know, I've already used that now, so kind of too late. Okay, so let's unlock the doors, and I'll see you all when we depart from Clapham Junction. Okay, so let's close the doors and turn this to forward. We will get going from Clapham Junction to our next stop at London Victoria. We'll also turn on the speed set. Bother speeding up too much above 45 since we are going to have to slow straight back on down quite soon anyway. this down to 45. There we go. I've got a 40 limit coming up again. Anyway, so I'll have to slow straight back on down quite soon. I think after that I probably won't bother with the speed sex, it's not really much point. And we are now just about to cross the river, so I'm going back to sleep. You can also see it's just mainly down there. So we're just really blocking out the view there. Let's get back into the cab because the bridge completely blocks out the view anyway. It would be good if Trains World 2 just didn't have that in the game. Anyway, we are passing by Battersea Park now. Oh, when I'm speeding. Okay. We have got a double yellow. I don't think we're cleared into London Victoria yet, so we are going to have to keep an eye on these. No, I think there's still three more signal blocks. So we might have to wait outside of Victoria. Okay, we have got single yellow, so I'm going to slow down. And if we do have a red this time, I'm going to try and make sure I don't stop so close to it like I have previously on this journey so far. We have got a red. To bring it down to brake 2 because we've got such a steep downward gradient. I shouldn't have to bring it all the way down to step 3. It's quite close because of the really steep downward gradient, but we will be fine. Okay, I'm just going to bring it in at around 2 miles an hour. Okay, now let's bring us to a stop. Let's put us into neutral and we'll turn on the DRA. And I'll see you all when the signal has cleared. The signal has just cleared, so let's turn off the DRA, exit forward, and let's get going. It was only about probably a 15-second stop. No, that's not speed again. Almost did it again. Quite a few things have gone wrong towards the end of this journey, but I mean, not much I can do about it. I feel like it's going to be quite hard for me to ever do a Train Simulator or Train Sim World video without messing up something. Although, you know, it's just a game, so it doesn't really matter that much. I just don't like in Train Simulator when they actually take away points for it. Well, actually, I think they might take away the AP things, although I don't really pay much attention to those, to be honest. Or maybe they just don't give you any AP if you go over the speed limit. I don't really know. I've got plenty of time to come into a stop here, so I don't want to absolutely thunder into Victoria. But I'm sure I could, and well, sure I could, and avoid hitting the buffers. But you know, I'm not going to risk it. I don't have to. So I'll just coast in for this final bit, just so I can get a bit more accurate for the stop. And there we go. Okay, so let's open up the doors. is turn on the DRA because the buffer does count as a red, and there's nothing else that I have to do, since I would think I would have to do everything after everyone's got off or after my shift's done. So I'll see you all when we have finished the scenario. Okay, there we go. So, if you all did enjoy, please make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll try to respond to it, and join my Discord server if you want to talk to me and my fans. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.